Archer to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Cut away, and that's a great catch at point. What a catch. Super catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Ouch, that looked nasty. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Misses, that's a big chance going begging. Finds the edge. That's a confident appeal. So it just might be a bit of a suspect review by the batter. I can't see this getting overturned.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Good wicket to pick up, but a wasted review. By the batter, you could clearly see and hear the edge and even see the deviation through to the keeper. Drilled that one away.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot. 4 runs added there. The Super Kings are 4 for 2.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Sharma, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end. No, terrible shot. Misses everything. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Conway loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running. How will the bowler respond?
It's going a long way. What a shot.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Off the middle of the bat.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Got that away nicely.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4. Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
That's the over. The Super Kings, 22 for 2.
Tremendous starts. Bowlers have been asking questions, and they've answered with full honours.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Archer shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
It was a short ball, but seen really quickly. Onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
Waiting.
Needs a direct hit. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Sharma from the south end. Doesn't beat the infield. Smash down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Edged it. The bowler looks really confident. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Hasaranga into the attack now from the north end. Gone! Brilliant caught and bowled. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Cuts that off well in the infield. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. The over ends and no change to the score. Some superb bowling. It's looking tough for the batters to find a way to get the ball away.
Batters have been roped in a tad that over. Still going at a good clip though.
Smacks that away through the gap. A direct hit and this could be gone. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Got to get the length right, the line right. It was all wrong. Crashed away for 4.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing, lovely front foot shot. That has raced to the boundary.
Sampson, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Ball very close to the edge, but I think there was some air between the bat and the ball. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. That's not a lot left in this lineup.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. Hasaranga from the north end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Beats the field with a great shot. Brilliant diving stop. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4. End of the over. 8 off it. The Super Kings are 67 for 6.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That's a confident appeal. Nicked it. The Was quick onto that in the infield. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Wow, that's missed a lot. End of the over. The Super Kings are 71 for 6. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Thick edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Big edge. Nearly gets the edge. Deshpande with a great delivery there. Edged it. Can't get that outside the ring field. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. The right armour is coming into the attack from the south end. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Edged. No. Terrible shot. Misses everything. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Super Kings are 78 for 6. Deshpande from the north end. A direct hit and this could be gone. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Jadeja has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Goes through it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Well, he can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. That's the over. The Super Kings are 93 for 6.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over, 5 off it. The Super Kings are 98 for 6. Rana, the spinner, coming into the attack. Oh, fantastic catch. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Out! What a screamer! And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 2 runs added to the total. The Super Kings are 99 for 8. Deshpande, coming back into the attack, has done well so far.